Imagine waking up 10 years from now and realizing your financial freedom was decided by the actions you take today. Sound extreme? Well, it's not. The financial choices you make in your 20s could be the difference between living paycheck to paycheck or living the life you've always dreamed of. What if there was a roadmap, a step-by-step guide that could unlock wealth for you, starting right now? This is that guide. Let's dive in. Why investing is critical. If you're not investing, you're losing money. Inflation, quietly lurking in the background, is slowly eroding the value of your hard-earned cash. Think about it. $100 today, not the same as $100 in 5 years. Scary, right? But here's the good news. You can fight back. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to get started. And the earlier you do, the more you'll benefit from the magic of compounding. More on that in another video. Now, before you say, investing is too complicated, let me ask you, did you understand TikTok when you first downloaded it? Exactly. Investing is no different. It's just unfamiliar territory until you start. Speaking of starting, how do you even begin? Let's get into the first step. Step-by-step breakdown. Step 1, know your goals. First things first, what's your why? Whether it's buying your dream house, retiring early, or just having the freedom to travel, knowing why you're investing will keep you motivated. Picture that life. That's what you're working toward. And the best part? You don't need millions to get there. You just need a plan. Don't roll your eyes at me. I know plan sounds boring, but think of it as your financial GPS. Without it, you're just driving in circles, hoping to stumble across wealth. Step 2, educate yourself on investment types. Now that you have a goal, it's time to learn what's out there. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. Heard of them, but not quite sure what they are. Let us break it down. Stocks are ownership in a company. Bonds are basically you lending money to a company or government. Mutual funds and ETFs? They let you invest in a bunch of stocks or bonds at once. Less risk, more diversity. Seems straightforward, right? But here's where many beginners go wrong. They skip the next step. Step 3, build a safety net. Now I get it, you're excited. You want to jump right in. But here's the cold reality. What happens if life throws you a curveball? A medical bill, a car repair, or worse, a job loss. Before you invest, you need an emergency fund. Cash set aside for the unexpected. It's your financial armor. Don't skip this, or you'll risk selling your investments at the worst possible time. Think of it as wearing a seatbelt. Sure, it's not cool, but when the crash comes, you'll be glad you had it on. Mastering your mindset. Step 4, start small, but start. You don't need thousands of dollars to invest. Platforms like Robinhood or Fidelity let you start with just a few bucks. Don't overthink it. The point is to start now. Time is your greatest asset, and every day you wait is a day lost. But here's something most new investors struggle with: handling the ups and downs of the market. Step 5, embrace the long game. The stock market isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be highs and there will be lows. You might see your portfolio drop 10%, and it will make your heart race. But remember this, historically, the market has always recovered. Stay in the game and let time do its thing. Think of it this way. Would you stop watching your favorite Netflix series because one episode wasn't great? No, you stick around because you know the story is far from over. Step 6, automate your investments. Want to make investing foolproof? Automate it. Set up a monthly contribution and let the power of consistency work its magic. This way, you won't even notice the money leaving your account, but you will notice your wealth growing over time. It's like putting your financial future on autopilot. CTA now, you have the basics. You've set your goals, you understand different investment types, and you're ready to dive in. But here's the real secret to wealth: compounding. What if I told you that your money could start making money for you while you sleep? Sounds intriguing, right? Well, that's the next step in your journey. Click the video on the screen now to learn all about the power of compounding. It's a game changer for growing your wealth faster than you ever imagined. End